IVM.
Some people think that Geek Fruits is a show about technology, but it's not. It's actually about us nerds. But if you are a tech head, that's a term I just invented for you, then you should definitely check out Shunya One, hosted by entrepreneur Shiladitya. It's a roundtable discussion about all the tech things you can find in India. Every week, check out the biggest headlines to dissect and discuss from tech, business, and the business of tech. That's Shunya One, every week on the IVM podcast app and anywhere you like to listen to podcasts.
Hello and welcome to the Bulletin, where we discuss the news of the day and the not news of the life, really.
What?
Yeah.
What is
I
that?
mean, not news doesn't have anything to do with the time, so it's any time of your life.
Okay, all right.
Like Ray said.
But that's built into the definition of news, the word like news, you know?
Yes.
News means current like events,
No,
isn't
it means north, east, west, south, as we all know.
Cardinal points. Yeah, no, good point. All right.
So, what else? That's a weird rumor to have spread. Though it kind of makes sense.
What is it actually?
News? It's just like the new things, I think, became news. Like here
I think it actually has a...
like north, east, west,
no,
south.
No,
it's something else.
Like news. The word news means
Yeah.
news.
I'm not sure of the etymology, but I'm pretty sure it just came about from like, here's one new thing, here's another new thing, this is the news.
Okay.
Because otherwise we could have ended up with like, hello and welcome to the 9 o'clock zone, if you went like south, east, west, north.
That's true.
The
I love that
winds.
you kept the pronunciation of zone right and not made it soon.
Yeah, I mean, that could be a sign off, like, this has been the news, I'll see you soon.
Okay. All right.
Alright, anyway, so, in the news-ish aspects of life, Ben Affleck is not a Batman.
Yeah, I heard about that.
What's up with that, Joe?
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm
Who is
also
it
fine
now
with it.
then?
They have not decided yet. They have about
I think it might
3
be
months
Bruce Wayne, but don't tell him.
When
Yeah,
was
I
this
said
movie
that.
supposed to be out?
It was supposed to come out 2020. Now it's going to come out 2021.
Because they have to find a replacement.
And they're going to have to build this whole vision from scratch.
You know what this is like?
Yeah.
This is like the moment at the end of Good Will Hunting when Ben Affleck is knocking on Matt Damon's
Yes,
door.
and then he looks
and
at-
Matt Damon doesn't open.
That's the whole point. Yeah, I love
Exactly.
that. I love
So
it.
you're sad that Matt Damon isn't around anymore. Will
Wow,
Hunting is left. But
that's-
also you're happy
that's such
because
a great
good for
analogy.
him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except this time we're on the outside of the door and Ben Affleck's on the inside and we're just smiling like, oh, thank God, he went to go see about a girl. Except he's not.
It's okay. No, he is. And I'll tell you the girl. It's called The Accountant 2.
Still accountant.
Still accounting. The greatest Batman movie never addressed as a Batman movie starring Ben Affleck.
The
and
greatest
J.K. Simmons.
accountant movie also probably. Name one more good accountant
The
movie.
accountants
I'll
are
wait.
feeling represented.
Moneyball? Moneyball's not accounting, that's statistics.
Statistics.
It's
yeah.
all number
Yeah, yeah.
stuff. I wouldn't
Oh,
know.
so is Good Will Hunting, I guess. No, that's
Good
code
Will
breaking.
Hunting is a... Yeah, I mean, it's mathematics.
Mathematics, yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful Mind.
Uh-huh.
We got a new series coming up.
Maths movies.
Numbers.
Oh my God, I'm a big fan.
Okay.
Oh, there was one Benedict Cumberbatch one. The history one. The
Not invention of lines. Sorry, the
Imitation Game.
imitation game.
Yeah.
The one with Alan Turing?
Yeah, the Turing test. Yeah.
Computer science.
Computer science.
These are all very different
The
fields.
biggest, the most popular degree in America right now.
Of course.
Yeah.
The most popular degree in India for the past 400 centuries or so.
No, engineering.
We
is.
invented computers, shut up.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So, yes.
I have some news.
Hmm.
I have some interesting news. Are you ready for it? X-Men Kitty Pryde movie still in development. No, that's not good news. Wait, okay, I'm going to find
I
out
mean,
something.
that's
Okay,
fine
here we
news.
go. Are you ready? Taika Waititi not directing Guardians 3. Okay,
We
sorry,
knew
that's
this.
also
Like,
not
he
news.
just made a statement saying,
Nope, not
stop
doing it.
asking me, I'm not making it.
Okay, here is some genuinely interesting news.
Yeah.
After Dark Phoenix, future X-Men movies are on hold until after the Disney merger, but we knew that also.
What is this? Like, who's your source? Who's giving you your zone? It's the worst.
All right, okay,
I'll
cool.
give you.
I'll give you one.
I'm giving you
Last one. Can I give you my last one?
Okay,
last
fine.
attempt at
Some
it?
Game of
Okay.
Thrones.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right. Game of Thrones actor Harry Lloyd, who played Viserys Targaryen, gets a
Which
crown
one
of
is
gold
Viserys? Oh, yes.
on his head.
Daenerys' bro.
Yeah, he's going to be playing
He died
Professor...
in like the second episode or something, no?
Yeah, third.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
Very early.
Yes.
Cast as Professor X in Legion's final season.
Ah, see, this is interesting.
Okay. Tell me more. How is it interesting? How is it more interesting than anything
Well,
else I've
first of
said?
all, I find it interesting that Legion is going to finish, which thank God.
Good. It's a great show.
It's a great show,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I haven't I only watched the first half of season 1 because it's
Oh.
also really intense, man.
It is very intense, but it's good.
Yeesh.
It's good.
But season 2 is out, and now season 3 will be the end.
Yes.
I'm gonna binge it all together then at the end.
Noah Hawley.
Actually, no, you can't binge it. That's
You
the thing.
can.
With
Oh,
it.
you can't binge it. Yeah, true.
Noah
true.
Hawley of Fargo,
Of Fargo.
which
fame,
I
yes.
really enjoyed, and apparently the current True Detective with Mahershala, really good.
Oh, yes. There's only a few episodes out, though, right? Like 2-3 episodes out.
Yeah, it's ongoing.
Nice. So, yeah, those are my bits of news.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah.
Cool. I have a news. FX at long last orders Why the Last Man series adaptation.
What? That is such great news.
Do we know about
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to tell you about Why the Last Man. Janam, do you know about Why the Last Man?
Tell
No,
Janam
do
and
tell.
let's get Janam's reaction because
Okay,
I
cool.
know like the premise. So
Alright, so Why the Last Man is written by Brian K. Vaughan. He's an excellent graphic novelist and storyteller, whatever. He's written it's a limited series where he writes about, well, basically there's a cataclysmic kind of, well, not cataclysmic, it's like basically in the snap of a finger, almost like Thanos, all the men in the world die. They all just start bleeding internally and just collapse.
You mean just the men?
Just the men. Just the holders of the Y chromosome.
Okay.
Yes. Except for one guy whose name is Yorick
Okay.
and his capuchin monkey, ampersand. So they are the only two male species of everything alive on the planet. Right? And yeah, so basically every of all species are dead also. Yeah. So all males are dead, basically. Not just the men. All the males are dead. And so basically the whole kind of story is about how his mother, Yorick's mother, is like a secretary of agriculture and something like that. But because of the chain of hierarchy, like chain of command is like basically if the president is there, the vice president takes over, the vice president, somebody else takes over, the secretary of state, all those people lead
So
up.
what was next in line?
Yeah, so
basically?
she becomes next in line and she becomes the president of the United States. And so all the women are after this guy, either to sleep with him or to kill him or to, hold him as ransom for something. So it's like a really interesting story that
And he's
spans
like
the
obviously trying to
globe.
run away.
Yeah, and he's very conveniently an escape artist. As in like that's what he does for a living. He's like a magician. kind
Okay.
of person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Good recap.
yeah, well
Yeah.
done. Give us
Yeah.
your thoughts on it though, Janam.
Yeah. Janam, hit me with your thoughts.
This thing of whatever this dystopian future of men being
Or dystopian, not dystopian future. Like it's very topian. Maybe it's a good thing.
Yeah. Well, the book pretty much proves that it is not a good thing, but yeah.
We proved it just now by like interrupting Janam's take on it.
Okay, sorry, go ahead, Janam.
I mean, sure, yeah, like it does sound something. I feel every woman has imagined this at some point in her life, like all the male species just perished. But it would be good to see how it played out in fiction.
Janam's imagined that
That
about
was-
us multiple
she-
times, but
she's-
it's not because we're men, I will say. It's because we're always late.
Oh man! After Infinity War, she kind of was hoping that only few of us would show up, but that didn't happen. We all survived. The
We'll
snapping.
see after this movie.
Oh god! Hey, no,
Yeah.
this is supposed to be the comeback.
What is the
For
comeback?
all the peeps to come back. Imagine everybody comes back to Earth, they save. Like Captain America saves everybody. He's like, yes, I did it. And everyone's like, dude, you're such an idiot. We had an opportunity here.
But there's still one left, so I would like to see what happens. Like, I'm sure that one guy is procreating with someone, and then there are more male species.
That thing where
Interesting.
someone, like a lady would say, like, not if you were the last man on earth. And then that comes true.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Well, but she's already said that not even if you were.
Not even if actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What if this guy is that guy?
Yep. So, yeah, that's
Does
a
remind
thing.
me of the Will Forte series, Last Man
Was
on
it
Earth.
good?
It was good. I feel like I lost track because the first season was brilliant.
Yeah.
The second season onwards, it felt like they were kind of stretching it, and then they shut it down around season 3 or 4, if I remember
Man,
correctly.
most
But
shows should
I
just
stopped
be that
following
much.
it because they stretched it. But like the pilot, for example, is one of the best things I've ever seen. Really good. It's just Will Forte for like almost the entire thing
Okay.
until the end.
Like a Wall-E.
Yes, kind of. So
Nice.
like basically he realizes that he has the entire world to himself and he can do anything he wants. So at first he's like ecstatic because the world is his oyster literally. Then he's depressed. Then he's like super happy again. Then he enters this like nihilistic, I'll do whatever I want. What does anything matter kind of phase. It's weird.
So
very
constantly
good.
switching between the two of these
Yes, it's
Like
it's like
stream
40.
of-
It's like a short film, really, 45 minutes long.
Okay.
Like barely any dialogue, also because he has no one to talk to. Just super weird. And if I remember correctly, again, they never explain why everyone died out. Anyway,
Oh, they don't explain it at all?
I don't think so.
Okay,
Anyway, moving on to more news.
All right.
More zones.
Yeah. Oh, God.
DC's Super Pets.
Yes. Very excited about
An
DC
animated DC Super Pets
Amazing. Great idea. Did you ever watch Krypto the Superdog?
movie. No.
It was a great animated show. It was like 5-minute episodes that came out. And it's really cool. So I'll tell you all the animals of the DC universe, all right?
You know
So-
all of them? I know Krypto and Ace.
Okay, so Krypto is no. So in this show, it's like they have. So it's
In
really
which show?
funny.
In Krypto's
in
show?
Krypto the Superdog, basically all the villains are just their. Basically, like for example, Krypto is Superman's dog, and so Krypto is everyone who is their counterpart of their superhero is exactly like their superhero. So
Yeah.
Krypto is this like really positive kind of dog who wants to like help people and truth and justice and all that stuff. And Ace is just like this. He's very Lego Batman-y, all right? So Ace is just like, I'm the best. No one can beat me. I'm too cool. I'm like just a cool.
Do they talk?
Yeah, they all speak.
Okay.
But the funny thing is that Ace keeps getting annoyed by Robin, who is literally a bird, like a robin,
robin.
and keeps going. And he just wants to impress Batman. He's like, "Hey, Batman!" He's like, "Ace, the Bat Hound, can you do this? Can let me do this? Let me do this." And he's like, "No, you can't do this. You're not cool enough." Like stuff like that. It's
This
really
is
funny.
as opposed to like the Titans version of Robin.
Who says?
Or like Nightwing. Who
who's,
says
Man.
Batman, yeah.
My God. So that show's on Netflix, by the way.
Yeah, we'll watch it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was a Super Pets till you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
mentioned it. I just googled
Now check it out.
Yeah.
The villains.
Krypto the Superdog, man.
The villains are
Got a
like
cape and
cool.
everything.
For example, the villains are the Joker's hyenas. Okay,
Okay.
are the villains. Then
Good
the
one.
penguins.
Of course.
Also villains in the show.
This is the advantage if you have animal themed villains.
Yeah, it's true. So it's like there's a ton of
Catwoman's cats.
Yeah, yes, Catwoman's cats are there also.
Right.
Yeah. Isis. Sorry. No, Iris.
ISIS?
Yeah, I think it's Isis.
Is
yeah.
her cat?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
right.
Iris or Isis, one of them. And I know, yes, Isis, but yes.
Poison Ivy's caterpillar? Like something that lives on plants?
No, just plants who can talk,
Just-
I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and pull up a clip from DC, from
Yeah.
Krypto the Superdog.
Wait,
but yeah.
I'll tell you who's in this movie.
Okay.
There is Krypto the Superdog, Ace the Bat Hound, Streaky the Super Cat. I suppose that's the Flash's
The
cat.
Flash's cat, yeah, I think so.
Beppo the Super Monkey. Who's that?
No idea.
Comet the Super Horse. And Aquaman's pet seahorse, of course.
Oh yeah, those guys are there in this show as well. Yeah.
So
the
what's
seahorse.
exactly happening in this movie? Are they fighting against each other, or they
It's-
form,
I
they
think
come
this is
together
gonna be
like...
It's not clear yet. They
it's
haven't
gonna be
really
like Cats
announced that,
vs.
but it
Dogs.
is a theatrical
Oh.
release movie.
Okay.
So, like Dogs, the movie where the dogs are good and the cats are evil. That's a good movie.
Screw you.
So cliched.
Yeah.
No, but that is the premise of the movie.
I know, and because because you appreciated it, so I was just like, yo,
It's a good movie.
it's so Cats vs. Dogs.
Is it called Cats vs. Dogs or is it just called Dogs? No,
I think it's
feel like it
Cats
would be called
versus
Cats
Dogs.
Cats versus Dogs. Okay, and still they made Cats vs. What cliche?
I
Thank
mean,
you, Jana.
I'm not saying they were right. It's fiction.
It's silly.
You guys are taking it really personally.
Yeah. I don't
All
know why.
right.
Anyway, so
Are
that's
you going
the
to show us a clip from Superbirds?
vibe. Yeah, after we close the show down.
Well, we're done. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Give us the clip and we'll close the show down.
I
What
don't
better
have.
note to go out on than Super Pets? I mean, I can say that was the news. See you soon.
I know you're in here somewhere, Isis. I can smell
Isis.
the cheese on your breath. Or is that the smell of fear?
That's basically him in the show.
That is brilliant. So that is Batman fighting
Ace.
Catwoman's cat.
Ace the Bat Hound.
Ace the Bat Hound, not actually Batman. Wow. Weird that I was that willing to accept Ace the Bat Hound as Batman.
But you know what's weird though? Because Ace in some Batman timelines is old man Bruce's like not seeing eye dog, but basically his kind of
Support animal.
his support animal. Yes. But it's only when Terry McGinnis is Batman, so it's not really. It's like not as canon as it should be. But anyway, yeah.
So yeah, that's about all we have for the Wens. Wens is a good name for news. You know why? Like West, East, North, South. But also news deals with when.
No,
What about the
I'm
H?
pitching this, huh?
dude. Yeah, everything. The whole thing is the 5 W's and the H. What is that?
Exactly. This is one
4
of the
W's and the
W's. I mean, I can't incorporate all of them.
It should be called the Eons.
The eons. That's how the news makes you go. Alright, ignore our suggestions on news naming. In fact, ignore most of what we say, really, it's fine. But this has been the Geek Fruit Bulletin.
Hey Meghnad, do you know how to citizen?
Hey Shreyas, do you know how to citizen?
Hey Meghnad, do you know how to citizen?
Hey Shreyas, let's just do a podcast about it.
Let's do a podcast about it. A podcast is called How to Citizen. In every episode, we get a new guest and discuss one chapter from the 8th grade civics textbook. Think about it as 3 friends revising before a test, and we go back to school. There's nostalgia, there's trauma, there are lunch breaks, there are favorite teachers, there are horrible teachers, there's everything.
So every Tuesday, we bring in a guest on the podcast and we ask them a very simple question. Do you know how to citizen?
Meghnad, I think the question is, do you know how to citizen?
But Shreyas, I'm asking you this question. Do you know how to citizen?
Sachin Tendulkar, Virat Kohli, Don Bradman, and now Cyrus Brocha. Okay, probably not in the right company. I mean, Don Bradman is Australian. But it's called Cyrus Says, a wonderful show about everything. Find the show on the IVM Podcast app, ivmpodcast.com, or wherever you listen to podcasts.